Yo, it was good, bro. It was in the chat, bro. I gotta see it in the chat.
Just press this point behind the ear for 5 seconds, and the tinnitus simply disappears. You know that irritating, continuous noise that stays I was born in Texas, Killeen, Texas. Yeah, another one. But I live in Oklahoma. What's up? Yeah,
Okay. Like what part of Oklahoma?
southern. It's a small town called Medill. What's up, Medill?
So you're just here hanging out.
Yeah, I love Miami. I come here pretty often. I'm here for a pit stop though. We're sailing out to the Bahamas, and we're in a day or two. Oh, look.
Okay, you guys came together.
Yes, we did. Yeah. Interesting story. Interesting story. I do have a kid, 5-year-old. Her boyfriend is my kid's dad. Yeah. It's literally something so much. Is there?
It's my you want her boyfriend is it maybe
Yes. So how I met him, it was never a actual like connection there. He's so smart.
correctly? Her boyfriend is it baby's father?
Yes. So how I met him, it was never a actual like connection there. He's so smart. And he helped me with my math homework. I suck at math. And one of the only reasons I graduated high school was because he helped me with that. And one thing led to another. And yeah, I lived in a really strict household, so it was like I wasn't exposed to like sex. So I did have sex. Oh my god! And I had my baby. Really strict households. No, till this day, doesn't matter how old I am. I moved out, live on my own. But yeah, absolutely. Yes. Yeah.
He met both of you. He's met both of you.
Did he smash? No. Not no.
So it's
But it is probably maybe.
she's the boss.
Huh?
She's the boss between
Yeah, she got so plenty. So yeah, I go with I am if anything like I'm not like gay or anything or like whatever, but I am like I recognize petties. And I will kiss soft lips.
Are you trolling or are you being serious?
No, I'm being serious.
Like that ass.
Yeah, I got response. Crazy, crazy. What's up, chat?
Hey.
How's education?
High school, and I've done a couple things. Dental assistant, husband. Yeah, and I'm currently, yeah, I'm with the law. Was, no, I was actually on the the other side. Like I was getting people, well, helping and support. But no, yeah, and I'm working for my esthetician. I actually take my state board practicals next week, like Tuesday, and I fly back in Monday. No, Wednesday I'm lying. So I have like one day to prepare for that. But I got it in the bag. So.
I mean, I felt like you scammed my shit though.
I got the receipts.
You scammed?
Absolutely. You know the nuggets room? Yes, sir.
Let's
Single.
Are you birth together?
They actually are about to remarried.
Oh, definitely.
Birth together.
I do.
And then you guys like don't have like the relationship, right? Well, you guys got your guy. What they wanted to. Yeah. I know what I'm saying. Or they said you did have.
We don't.
Or
We
boyfriend.
have a poly relationship.
Oh, so he's the one doing it.
Sister that you know. Yeah. So it is. It's just that you don't exercise your sin.
That's not
So it isn't.
Open is a little different. Open is like you just fuck whatever you want. And then you talk about it at the end of the day with your partner. And then poly is you invite the person to the relationship with your person. So I don't believe it. Yeah. And y'all understand the relationship.
So what is basically like if it's open, like it doesn't mean that you exercise it. It means like you can if you want to. You choose not to, that's fine. But the fact is you have a choice. You can do it if you want to. If you wanted to do it, you could. If you wanted to, you could, right? Yeah, that's a relationship. You just choose not to exercise it. Yeah, but you just choose not to. But you can if you don't want to. If anyone you want to leave, you stay.
You can't.
Like, wait, what was the question? Because what was it? I should say, Savannah, do you want to tell him? I mean, she is the hard of hearing, so it's like, you do have to, you're got it
No,
though.
I
You got it.
am. Yeah. So like I think I'm gonna hear.
You got it though. So,
Yeah, they have I do understand the question.
okay.
Maybe understand the question. Misunderstood the question there. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said. So if you wanted to, you could go hooker with another guy, and he would be pissed off. You can't do it.
Override.
You could. My point. You could.
Yeah. But I'm not in an open relationship.
Wait, I'm confused.
So you says if you were to date some other guy, would he break it more break up with you?
If you were to go on and have sex with another dude without, like, or something, like, would you be okay with that? Or is it just women?
Well, I just feel like that's what an open relationship would be. Just that's how I find it. With you and I have made it access to
She's Phoenix. She wants to really answer that question.
What's my body cup?
It's the idea has to do the question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And just not to exercise it, but it's still open. It's open. Is it? I know, right? But in rent, that's what I'm saying. So. Okay. Okay, so if you wanted to hook up with, like, let's say you wanted to have sex with her, you cool with that? Like, if your guy wanted to hook up with her,
If I was with it, yes.
okay, okay.
Yeah, like involved with it. Yes. Like involved or like just cool with it.
If I was with it, yes.
Like involved or just like
Yeah,
if you were
involved.
okay.
Involved.
Okay.
Like I think open relationship is like a deep basically.
So,
And then Polly is just like you invited the girl.
so you
You know what?
hook up with present.
You know what?
You want to be present.
Yeah, so you're present, yeah.
All this in chat. I understand how you guys feel. I'll leave it there. Alright. Okay. So do you sign language, by the way? Or yeah. Sign language? Sign.
I do a lot of stuff a long time ago. Like in my early years when I lived in California, I did a lot of sign language, and then I did joke like when I was 8 years old. I don't really learn. I don't really know as much.
Got you. Thank you.
I know that. Yeah, look.
Chris. Yeah, body count? Yeah, body count. What's your body count?
Body count? Oh,
Oh, it's pretty high.
no, not really. I was in a really strict household. Not
Yeah.
kidding.
The dragon.
6. Fuck it. I'll do it 6.
6.
Yeah.
Six.
I started at 17. Yes.
Way more.
Fun.
Sorry, right? Sure, you get a blowjob.
Because yeah,
You go to Miami often, right? And now you go to Bahamas and stuff like that. Come on, dude. Like, you don't play around.
that's a
Try this strange 10-second sugar hack to reverse high blood sugar practically overnight. It works so well.
and I'm like,
And you're single?
yeah. I was in a 5-year relationship though.
Is your guy is he here?
No.
Maybe he's not going with y'all?
He's like,
Is he going with you guys? To be honest. Okay. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
not boys.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I misunderstood the question.
I want to see this guy when his show's over.
Yes, sir.
I want to see him.
I don't have a picture, but
Wait. Yeah.
he's smart as fuck. No, somebody else. I don't think he does it. No, I really don't. I just think you're right. Absolutely. I don't think he's done it. No, and it really is.
I'm sure you're mad at me.
Hey, but we'll show you after the show. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show. Yeah. That's what always.
I'm Valentina. I'm 22 years. My birthday is in 1 week. Yep. 23. 23 for the
Where are you from?
Colombian.
TikTok. What do
I
you do?
love you.
What do you do for work?
And I live in Uganda. But as I say, now,
Yeah.
I have a company,
What's the company?
the digital marketing.
Paten en Colombia.
What?
Paten en Colombia.
Bucaramanga. But I have my company here in United States.
So you're citizen here?
Yeah, in Rhode Island.
Okay.
I'm Colombian, but I live here, so yeah.
Where do you live?
No, Otake.
Word.
Let's see. She said.
Good morning, brother. Another day to work, man.
What's up, bro? Morning, bro.
Usa papiro, usa
No, baby. See.
Yeah, I have you.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
Spanish. Spanish. She lives in Oh. There's many English speaking people there, right? It's not Puerto Ricans out there. We did Puerto Rico, right? You don't like Puerto Ricans? Tell it. Oh, shut up. It's just yeah.
I feel like it's like you don't, man.
Okay. To finish. And what's the chat? I'm very so proud I got this. So,
Why are they not prouder? I'm sorry, no PRs, right?
yeah, why did
Why would they not be proud? They're asking now that they work for the little bit they're given, be happy they are not prouder. That's what
but like where does the proudness come from? Is my question.
the pride comes from basically having a land that you have been gifted, you have earned, it was taken from you, and then told that you gotta pay to live on what you're given.
I thought that's what
And that's what you gotta, baby, girl, don't get me started on the natives. Because we got Tainos and we are natives, and then we gotta pay for what we live on, and then on top of paying for what we live on, we are given less than half of what we paid for. So yes, we are proud because we do it with less than half than what we work for and what we are given.
goddamn so
Proud, why? Because we live a life that we are happy and proud of versus complaining for what we have been gifted. We are proud to be gifted the life that we have and we will not complain for what we have. Period.
Well, you asked for it. Okay, so what like
Could be worse, but we are grateful for what we got, but we deserve better.
fair enough.
Americans?
You guys is a lot of people, and second of all, we are not American, we are owned by America.
They have American passports.
But what are we allowed to do in the general sense? We fight for y'all. Let me not say we, because I was born in New York. We fight when you ask us to fight. We pay when you ask us to pay. But if we ask for something, God forbid. So do not get me started.
Can you guys vote?
So to an extent, but current status, we will soon not be even able to vote. And that's not just that's women, that's Puerto Ricans, and that's many other people of color.
Is that what segregation is?
No, that's America, babe.
Oh,
Welcome to your country.
I find it interesting because like Puerto Ricans are like the only Hispanics that don't got a country, but y'all niggas are so proud, bro. It's crazy.
No, nigga.
It's not. And I'm looking. It's crazy when you think about their respect of it, but again, you're trying to be.
Puerto Rico's a territory.
It is a fact.
It's not a country.
It's not.
I was kind of like laugh for like they have this like they got all this vibe that's like you guys are Americans, bro. Like you guys aren't like you know because they try to take the plight of other Hispanic countries. You know, they try to take the plight of like the rest of the Latin world who don't have American citizenship that actually do have sovereignty who actually do struggle, and they try to say work with you guys, but not really. I think it's our Americans, bro. Like you guys got citizenship, you guys can come in and out, you guys got all the opportunities. So I don't think you guys like cosplay to have like the same suffrage as like the Latin community, but you guys don't have it. You guys are Americans.
That's
You guys are very
very
privileged.
true. But
You
just
guys are
there is,
privileged.
to an extent, there is a privilege. 1000%. However,
Privilege, that's
that
privilege.
is a confined privilege. We are not privileged as much as you think, and the limitations go beyond what you probably know about. But that also
No
involves
limitations. You have all the same rights as an American.
That's a really funny thing to say.
You guys are born with with American citizenship. You can come into the continental U.S. and get all the same opportunities. Like other Latin countries can kill to have that.
Kill is wild, but I do think that yes, there is an amount of privilege, but nothing should stop being prideful. Why would I stop being prideful from where I come from?
Question: would you consider yourself first or Puerto Rico first?
I'm human first, always.
Well, yes,
Yeah, that's great. I don't need to oblige to your options.
So, it's a question. It's a simple question. It's just say yes or no.
That's great.
Just curious.
Just say no comment. I do not have an answer to your question because a place does not come before who I am. And I am human first, no matter what. My color, my place of being, where I come from, does not change the way I believe.
I see where I started to see.
Stay that way until somebody can see.
Just gave a whole rant about Puerto Rico and pride. What?
No, I'm saying why they are prideful. That was your question, not what I believe in. You asked me. You asked a general question.
You said so you were identifying with
Yeah, and I also said not to speak for everyone because I am who I am. Did I say that or did I not? Roll with that.
10 toes.
everything was being it was speaking from the collective. You're speaking as a Puerto Rican. Like
I support you. Ask your question. I will answer my way. If it doesn't agree with you, this is why we are straight. It's okay.
see, this is why women can't have power. Like, it's called yeah, like this is like
Some of the tweets coming from our president and we get that power. It's a women thing.
he's never on for sure.
I'm not gonna go into that because I'm not basing this off of a singular
That's what I feel.
because that's been going on to opportunity.
How so?
Especially like when it comes to seeing a woman president. If women doubt a woman president, I've heard it before.
You realize that she got put as the Democratic nominee without actually like getting it and earning it, right? I think her actual means. So she got a feeling privilege right there.
The one thing to set up.
It's not
They just it's a presidential candidate.
Like when puppets in about to come into when she started going for the president,
Yeah.
election and whatnot.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people didn't give her a chance. But whatever.
Give who a chance.
Clinton.
What if like she didn't vote for her because they didn't want her to be president?
Period. There's not enough women in government.
It'd be better for women to be in the.
Yeah.
What do you say?
The right women.
The right one. Okay.
I've seen a couple of more women. I'm not really into politics, honestly,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure you can. And
So yeah.
yeah,
So
on the Congress, like there's not a lot of women, and even the Congress is made up of a lot of older people, like above 50 and whatnot, and whatever.
okay. Since earlier, like something about like women don't get like opportunities or something.
Yeah, when it comes to that,
I disagree. I think
They
women
don't get
have. I
opportunities.
think women have more opportunities than men do. Actually.
actually, I don't, because
Really?
men don't.
You don't.
I don't think women have all that. Like, yeah, sure, you can have an opportunity, but when it comes to opportunities, it's usually given for a favor.
Okay. And one opportunity that I have that you don't.
Seems like that.
Yes, quite literally what you said. Like the same opportunities. I'm saying like what opportunity or opportunities or rights do I have that you don't have?
Opportunities, as in a way, like they're not given a chance to do something. Not as in like
That's wrong because they do have the chance to do it. I would argue that women actually have more opportunities than men do, and more rights too. In 2026, really?
definitely.
What? Why?
Because
Wow.
okay, so simply put it, men know which gender to play with, and when it comes to women, men will play with women when it comes to certain fields, and they will choose to dominate.
More emotionally.
And they will just
dominate.
fuck up women, and so then women end up not being in such positions because of men. Like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Job fields that you're trying to describe that are dominated because women simply don't want those jobs. Thank you.
When it comes to even government, like, and not all jobs.
That's huge. There's lots of positions.
I'm saying just like
That's the bar.
Congress and stuff. Mainly Congress. When I say like Congress, the people who vote the laws in, I think there should be more women.
That was generally favor women very much.
If you think that.
Never pull a tooth, no matter how good the dentures are. They can never replace natural teeth. If you have cavities, loose teeth, swollen gum,
They absolutely do. Such a social order. We have all types of laws that benefits for women. And quite frankly, I would argue women have more benefits than men do, and more rights than men do.
I can see why you say that.
Women attend colleges at a higher rate than men. Women are sort of earn more money than men. Women are graduating college from high.
Women are doing.
So, like, for women to sit there and say, like, "Oh, we're not getting all the same opportunities," I would argue women have more opportunities than men do. You guys can't go ahead and kill babies. What the heck you guys want? Men can't do that. You guys have the right to abortion. You can go ahead and decide to terminate a pregnancy. The man has no reproductive rights whatsoever. Women serve 60% less.
Women are doing better. Yeah.
So then, what are we talking about when it comes to women not having opportunities?
Oh no, we got the opportunity.
Yeah, you got the
We
opportunities.
got that.
We got
Yep.
everything right there.
And men still
Did we
dominate
get
certain
it?
fields. So you have a lot of opportunities. You still dominate certain fields. That's how you.
Depends on the field we're talking about, in my opinion.
I think he's just talking about in general, and I do agree. Like, women do have it. We do have it.
Some water fields that control infrastructure in society progressing are dominated by men for a reason. Why?
Where's that?
That's the point. I just don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it. And women are
We tend to move on a side.
Yeah.
Where in that field we tend to move with our bodies.
men dominate physical labor jobs. Men tend to work more hours. Men tend to make more sacrifices and harder jobs, more dangerous jobs, etc. What do you mean, though?
It's the woman, not the one that is meant to stay at home and for like take care of children.
Yeah.
It's not introduced.
That's precisely why. Safer equipment to express men. That's exactly why. And this is why. I know.
The brain, like it's not like physically, like
And it starts with I said from the beginning and how I saw this. somehow we asked the right question, she couldn't answer it. She's over here talking about opportunity this, opportunity that. The reality is women should have power. You guys have power, shit gets fucked up. Every society that's run by women goes down into the ground. Can you name me a female-led society that stood the test of time? Any of you? Patriarchy.
It's false. There were
It's false.
women rulers in Africa.
Okay, one of those
And it makes it now. It does not say that.
Because men won it. Men voted to you're dominant.
separations. Right.
Whatever. Yeah, exactly. Being done by men,
That's why I want to get me.
that's not true. I think that's even like
Again, within common errors.
I really don't care about politics.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are just saying, oh, women can't be in leadership roles. That's not true.
It shouldn't be.
Y'all think that men are the only ones that
I see for your business. They're
Women don't have leadership skills. The majority of women are not necessarily going to be good decision makers.
but usually raise the family.
But
we take care. I don't think we're supposed to do a woman. But we have
To an extent. To an extent.
choose yourself. Why is that?
Right.
So, you know, you find to choose women to be anyway. But there's, for whatever reason, you know, there's some. Also, you also prefer male boss. FYI. I find that interesting. How most females prefer male boss.
Honestly,
But I'm talking, you know, said, you got wrong, yeah, you might as well go again.
See?
Both of you.
just curious.
Answers for question.
The answers.
She said it was like, I'm part of it now.
It's okay. You can answer straight in. That's fine.
That's the reason why. Answer straight up.
Please. Partner.
They're American. Like it's funny to me. I was like,
I never claimed to not. When
you might have said Puerto Rico or America first. You wouldn't even answer that.
when did I claim to not be American? Exactly. So don't shoot something to me that I did not say.
Let me ask her. First Puerto Rico first. She wouldn't even answer. Yes.
I did not claim the answer. Which one is what? What do you like the first? In what sense? If you want the basic answer, yes. You want a yes or no?
Like this is what hold on. It's just fine. Like it's just proves what I said. Like
It's nothing. Please.
this is like you know liberal progressive ideology. Like answer wrong questions. Don't give straight answers.
You should.
It's
Job.
crazy. It's very question.
God forbid a woman asks the question.
Like the window. I'm like choose or let's go for it. Just oil.
For oil?
Yeah.
For oil, we're going to war.
Yeah. So what should or
And if I choose, and then they'll maybe yeah. So obviously, you say to choose. We pick. We pick some good reason.
You really saying specific
yeah. Which one?
to fight for oil? Maybe.
Doesn't.
This is
It's very.
yeah. Progressive. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, answer questions. Everything.
I'm no victim. I'm no victim. But y'all are great at putting words in my mouth. So please do it. Do it again. Do it again.
Answer questions.
Questions because I'm not fucking stupid. I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna ask a question.
It's actually.
They're asking just a real quick question.
Thank you.
Yeah, because like if you ask me, I'm Cuban.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like don't get me wrong. Some shit goes down, and I live in America and support America. Then it is what it is. I'm here. Yeah, I support America. But if you ask me, what am I? I'm Cuban. So I think it is a very fair just
But they said
Well, I think exactly. It's
There's a difference. You're not saying an national identity. They're Americans. Like, I just think they're Americans because, like, they say, well, hey, their flag is shit. Like, bro, your names are Americans. It's a territory. Like,
But
it's not the it's they sit there. I know it's not a country. That's the point. It's not a country. That's the point.
Yeah.
But they try to go ahead and stand beside the rest of the Latin community and be like, well, you're not. These guys got to immigrate here. They got to get citizenship. They got to sneak in on the border. We're coming out vessels. You guys are charlatans. Literally, and you guys got to take the Latino plight and listen. Nobody calls you out on that. You guys are Americans. It's like, Puerto Ricans, he's asking.
Joe was confused.
That's all. I just find it. I just find it comical. You know what I mean? They're trying to take the Latino plight. It's like, the Americans are Americans. Stop.
they is they and I am.
Oh, shit, bro. Like,
What's the difference?
It's just a moronic. It's like moronic. It's like this is like progressive ideology. It's like a spot. I can tell you that you're from New York City. This is exactly inside the way they argue. You from the Northeast. No real arguments. Just like I feel like this and they is that. I was like, all right, my. And you think everything you say is profound when it's really retarded.
I don't.
Low IQ.
I don't have anything. But
Bro, this shit is crazy. Bro. Oh my God. I thought I get tired of doing this show on the college campus. It's like, what the fuck, man? Dude. It's feel good, GB garbage, man. Like, this is progressive ideology. This shit is talking, man.
Free to start with access. Most pharmacies decide for you, not with you.
It's like, bro, it makes you low IQ, makes you retarded. Like, guys, do not. This is why men need to lead, women need to follow. Like, these girls can't even make arguments and they're over here talking about, like, women are oppressed. You guys have more rights than us, bro. Like, this is some fucking bullshit. Women have more
No,
rights
we
than
do have we do have
We have a huge advantage over guys.
we do have a lot of
Anybody who agrees, it's just take us.
Yeah, you guys have a say that it's you. Like, you guys like,
we don't listen to a conversation. Yeah.
We can get 30 starts smartphone years and years and still some conversation.
yeah, I'm with them. I'm like, oh, maybe what you do. It's just like,
I was agreeing that we have the power. Maybe do that. What? I think we're confusing about somebody else. I was like, yeah, women, we got it good. We do got it good.
you guys don't mind on easy mode. If you're up to me, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna have you guys take some of your guys' rights away. I think women have way too much power. It's credit. Let me finish. Stop giving numbers. I truly do think that a lot of the problems that we have in society is because we give women power and we made you guys equal citizens. I think we need to make you guys back in the kitchen. We need to focus on taking away your right to vote and having men back in power, centralized with men. That's when this country thrived. That's when this country was the best. That's when this country built up. And then when you let women get into the play and they start making emotional decisions and everything, you guys are not designed to lead. You guys are designed to have families, nurture children, etc. You guys don't understand how the world works a lot of the ways. And since you're emotional and erratic and you make your decisions based on emotions, you guys are just not stoic decision makers.
I'm
A lot
glad
of
I
people actually
don't
sound.
live here.
What was that?
I'm glad I don't live here.
Well, Canada's a failed state because of feminism, matter of fact. That's why the country fucking sucks. It's even worse. Yeah. Canada's a failed.
It's true.
What's that?
I feel more safe in my country.
Your country sucks. The economy sucks. You guys are being taken over by Indians. Like, you guys are literally getting destroyed by Indians. Canada, the dollar sucks. Like, it's like, what is it, $60 on a dollar for the US? Like, you guys are already closed. So, and that's a perfect example of what I mean. Because here's the thing, when we got into power in Canada, you guys allowed mass immigration, now you guys are getting completely fucked by Indians. But Canada's gonna be unrecognizable in 20 to 30 years with foreigners and their mass immigration. But to be fair, and women vote that shit in mass immigration and all that other stuff. Yeah, man, let us down to know. To be fair, we're gonna talk.
I just stand that I'm
So-
feeling more like it's going to society.
It's what's in society.
That's what world has going on.
I'm just not a retail.
And I said, in the back in the kitchen. Like it's just really you should really give people like women the ability to report that.
Take care.
And don't emphasize men, like I said, but
That's what I'm trying to say. Would you prefer?
period. I'm sorry.
Would you prefer to if you have a family or else, or
Meditate on my bills so he could choose when the fuck I eat too. Or
how you meet if you are.
not. Because the man, the same way he pays all the bills, the same way he could take the fucking money away and not that nothing be in my name, the house not in my name, the car not in my name, nothing in my fucking name, but he pay everything. Like that's everything.
Women that have relationships.
Because men love to fucking overplay their part. They love to overplay the fucking say what goes. No, I fucking mind. I feel how I feel. I said what the fuck I said.
That's the problem. You feel what you feel.
Lead and guide us in our how we feel, where the fuck we plan on going in the world, what we plan on doing. If you're not fucking happy with that, what the fuck are you doing in life? It's miserable. You feel how you feel, and then you wonder why you get the energy you get, and you give the energy you give, and it's just a cycle. And then nobody fucking knows. Oh,
So do you think like decisions based on emotions and intelligence?
I think there's a there is.
Making decisions
There's one
is foolish.
Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, it's all a balance. There's a balance to everything.
Science, well, like,
Yeah. It's true. Like,
making decisions based on emotions is the most retarded thing you can ever do. Now, here's the difference. When men make decisions on emotions, they go to prison, go to jail. You got that, like,
no, they go to prison because they don't know how to control their emotions. They don't know how to make the right decisions. And no, that's not the point because they were raised differently. And some people have more morals than others. There's a yes and no, there's a right and wrong, and most people choose to go the wrong fucking way. You can feel how you feel, and you don't have to act out.
Listen, be honest. You're wrong. Just send me your wrong way to move on.
You can disagree. It doesn't have to be a fight. It doesn't be a war. It's true.
Emotion is the most foolish thing you can ever do.
Emotions off. I mean, this is about emotions.
Yes, but men are far less prone to do that than women are. And this is precise. What?
Stop the cab. Stop the cab.
Stop it.
Let me. In real life.
Yeah, and what is up?
The internet.
They just know what they're doing, for the most part, right? Being erratic and emotional in decision making is going to lead to problems as a guy. This is how you end up in jail. Yeah, but when women see the difference is with women, we allow female erratic emotions. Like it's completely socially acceptable for women to be emotionally erratic. You can break down crying in the middle of a store, and someone's gonna come and comfort you. If a dude starts breaking down crying randomly in a store, niggas are like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?" Like,
We're in a
there's-
disease. Fuck
there-
that.
What?
Like you need to stop thinking that. Like that's not the truth.
That's
People will ask you if you're okay, if you're open to being asked if you're okay. Ask somebody if they're okay in the middle of the hood and they were like, bitch, what the fuck you bothering me for?
Look.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta understand that the world doesn't revolve around you. Just because you're compassionate, you might say, "Oh, this random guy's crying in the street. Let me ask him how he's doing." Most people are not gonna go up to them and ask them. They're gonna think something's wrong with this guy.
Yeah,
There's very little space for men that can't control their
a lot of
emotions.
people
Okay?
walk around
It's just how
not
it is.
caring about their emotions, period. So
But it's
back
true.
that you say men,
Emotions is not normalized. So when it does present,
men.
yes. So when it presents itself, it's more so like a trigger versus like
It's the men's for you. Because y'all do it too.
Since there's not many emotions, it's like there's a limit to it. Like you don't need to try to make business.
yes.
Decisions influenced on their emotions. For men, you have an ability to make decisions that might not necessarily be centered on emotions. This is extremely important when it comes to being pragmatic, running a business, making laws, making deciding difficult things, etc. When women get into positions of power, you guys say, "Oh, I feel bad. Let's let more immigrants in. I feel bad. Let's lessen the laws and let's let people go ahead and be able to commit crimes and get less time." Like women create problems when they get in positions of power because they're emotionally based, right? And your emotions fluctuate all the time.
Also, you got periods as well. On your period, also that affects your skills as well.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
Here's what's the real. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like if women are just not designed to lead, it's gonna say, well, you.
also that affects
Watch what yogurt does to your A1C. You struggle to control your blood sugar. Let me show you which.
your skills as well.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
Here's what's like, you know what I mean? Like if women are just not designed to lead, it's gonna say, well, you go ahead, baby. You're the boss. You don't even want that, so this doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Yeah. I think that
You want to be man?
do I want
You want to be your man?
do I want to lead my man?
Yeah.
No, if I'm with a man, he can do what he wants to do. He can feel like man.
does make sense.
Yeah, I said I support that. I agree with him.
Okay. Well, yeah, Jasper, fellas. Well, sorry, John. Damn, Death 304 on a podcast. What world we're living in? I mean, it's like we're really deaf. You're really deaf.
Well,
That's Russian. All the I'm trying to be certain about body count, but saying that body count doesn't matter. Illusion.
I was open my mind.
Yeah, you were. Even though you were glad. Says they do OnlyFans, then I'm happy to read down that they have no dad and armed with control. I'm pretty much that's true. Angel of Light says if a woman keeps a man private, then she doesn't respect him at all. If you want to respond to that?
Should be
Still your friends be bugging.
Isn't professional, but what he is professional, and it's just like I don't know, Corley. I don't agree with him keeping you private, whatever. But like, does he keep you private? Keep you? Oh, does he keep you private? Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah. But I think it's just like this is podcast. You listen to like this podcast.
He's very man. Boom, I'm thinking from you. I guess goes to very jealous. It's one girl, so it's a matter for us, you know.
So I was like, I'm just gonna keep it separate. It's not work. His is work. And he liked it like that way, and I keep it that way.
That's fair. Next. Okay. It says, thank you, sweater, Mary. I have one right now. Any other idiot? We help you too, bro. What says it's you know, violence.
The jeans, man. Indians, you guys got in Quebec. That's your fuck that.
Yeah.
What did you?
Okay. Do you guys got a lot of Indians in Quebec?
I think it's time.
No.
I know they took over Toronto.
I don't see much.
What was that? You don't see much?
Yeah, I'm 20.
Have you been to Toronto recently?
No.
Brown Town, literally.
I don't even know where
It's Toronto, bro.
I'm not from there.
Canada.
I haven't really visited
There's
all
different provinces.
You should.
I'm in province of Quebec.
Yeah, there's different provinces, like different states.
It's all run by.
Yeah, the systems though. Actually, to be honest, it's a failed country.
I think she sees Quebec as a standalone country.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's a
Really big. Quebec is really big, but I rather travel out of Canada than staying in Canada. It's cold, so I go to place like here when it's hot.
I think it's fighting for your own territory.
I think Quebec sometime yes, but I don't.
I don't see you
really
care.
care.
I'm not affected by it.
Yeah, it's a failed nation. Though, if I'm going to be honest, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's a failed nation. Let's see here. What do we got? It's like just socialism and they get taxed to hell. We're gonna go off now.
Yeah.
We're going off YouTube now. Okay.
Yes, we are too much tax. I hate tax.
Hey, come on over to like, 'cause we're getting off YouTube and other platforms. Come on over. We're getting off. Fuck YouTube. You guys know I fucking hate this bitch ass platform. It's the fucking worst. Are we off?
No.
Yeah, we're getting off kick too. Guys, as far as fits, it's gonna go wrong. Come on over, niggas.
Thus,
Why are we getting kicked?
No, I think they're just leaving those chats. Like we're so really.
Yeah. We're still going. We're just like ending YouTube and shit.
Yeah.
Because YouTube is fucking garbage. Are we off?
Yeah, I was the alarm. I was just set. Everyone was doing exactly.
Exactly. Reading chats or whatever. Stream faggots. Now we can say what we want to say. Shit. Okay. Okay. Debbie Sweater Myron gonna buy one right now. Yep. Myron Gaines. Excess story. Indians are the nastiest, most shameless bioweapon imposed by globalists of all time. People are ready for the chaos. Cheers from smelly Canada. Okay, we got a Canadian in the house. From Daniel. Second person from French side. Thanks for talking. I thought you were a man for a second. What do you want to say back to this nigga, Jock? He said he thought you were deep.
nice.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Don't care.
You look kind of like Neon, the streamer.
I'm pretty as fuck. Like off
I
camera.
really like your history. That's really pretty.
The camera's crazy. Hugo.
So there's pretty men out there?
Now there's some pretty men out there nowadays.
And the Puerto Rican chick on here is Britta. Actually, you can definitely say it. It's retarded.
Fuego. You want to say the Fuego Wolf?
Oh, that's cute.
Fantastic. Okay. Silver 3000. W Mac, the self-made island boy. Dream soul so good, they don't want to wake up.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
Wait, what?
No, I'm talking about the other girls.
Oh yeah. Ask her her life goals. She can't tell you. Ask her what she want out of nigga. She won't stop talking. It's my baby daddy ain't shit. I understand that directly translates to I let losers die. You get along with your baby daddy, right? Like you befriended him.
Who me?
Yeah.
Oh, is that me?
No, they were saying it, John, but I think you're the only one. Wait.
Oh no, I don't. Yeah, my baby. Well, I don't like saying baby daddy. Ooh, my kid's dad. No, yeah, he definitely takes care of things.
Are you my baby daddy guy? You got one baby daddy or two?
Yeah, one, and he has not been in the picture since the beginning. It's out there.
Is he black?
No, worse, he's Cuban.
He's Cuban.
Even worse.
Is he a black Cuban?
No, my kids look weird as fuck.
Mark, I have a question. Like, do you really enjoy this podcast and like talking on women? Like, is this genuinely how you feel? Or
It's a bit like you guys are orange to be second class citizens. But it's okay. I do it because to educate the audience because I don't think I'm gonna be extremely blunt, very, very honest. I've realized after talking to almost 4,000 women on this show that most women, is it over 4,000? Right. Yeah. Okay. Most women, not all, but a large majority have an inability to critically think, assess problems, respond, thoughtfully, and quite frankly, don't really understand how the world works, but think that they do. And it's very disturbing. And it's something that I've noticed over the past 5 years, and it's very dangerous. And I think we're getting to a point now where
10-second tinnitus reversing method used by astronauts has doctors furious.
we need to either reel back female power and put women back and put men back in charge, or else our country's going to decline.
I have a question.
And he wrote 2 books, by the way. Yeah, I wrote 2 books about it, best-selling books about it. Deserve even less.
How dare you? Is it a masculinist podcast?
Oh, she means like masculine podcast?
Like, misogyn and everything?
Misogyny. Well, actually,
In French.
no, it's not misogyny. It's or misogyny. I mean, we're very pro family, and we're very pro men leading and providing for women.
Okay, because I'm feminist.
Yeah, I can tell you're a feminist. Yeah, and that's precisely why society has decayed because of feminism.
I think the opposite because of masculinism.
You think masculinity is what hurts society?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, question for you. Who protects you? Who builds the world? Who runs the world? Who controls the infrastructure for the world?
Man, the same one that terrorized women every single fucking
always
like,
scared.
what are we talking?
I think it goes both ways, though.
Yeah,
Now who protects you from the men that terrorize?
Women.
it's barely a man.
If
The
you-
police,
If you say like
I need
no,
police to sit there and question you.
Let me just say that when it comes to the police, a lot of times women will sit here and get men in trouble, like not in a heartbeat, just because they want to open their mouth on something that's a lie. And the police will sit here and
If you know how to talk really nice, you can convince the police. But I feel like men in general are just
the only man is my father. The only one.
as you should.
And the guys who sell to your wife, right?
No, nobody put me through it. I put myself through it because I was tired of getting sexualized for free.
Sexualize yourself for money.
Advantage of me without my consent. And that's why, and I do a big salary right now that I couldn't do otherwise.
Straight. So you complain about masculinity. Masculinity allowed for the internet, for free market, for OnlyFans, pornography. Like you do realize, like men created all these things so that
Yeah,
you could.
I know, but it's happened to me like a bunch of time when I was younger. I had a hard past, and the only way I could find to feel better about it is turning it like around.
Into money.
Yeah.
So you get sexualized, and then you say, you know what? I'm gonna sexualize myself for money now.
Yes, because I will be sexualized for
makes sense. You keep making shit up. You keep making shit up. That's what it is. Yeah. Damn it. You got it. That's nice.
I'd be sexualized for free anyways.
So she flipped it. Send me some money. Yeah. So let me ask you a question. So you said you were being sexualized anyway. I just laugh when women say this. I don't think a woman can be sexualized unless she sexualizes herself first.
No, I was so young and I got sexualized and I without my consent. I don't know, like I can't say
They're thinking about it in a certain way. You should read their minds. No, I'm just curious, like, how would they do it at a young age? Like, how would they do it? Like, was it like physical or like?
yes, physical, verbal, everything.
Oh, young?
I was 13.
Like other boys, probably her age. Oh,
No, older.
grown men?
Yeah.
Or your parents?
But that's not all men, though.
No, that's not all men. I never said it was all men.
Yeah, women too, but we don't talk about that.
So hold on. Where did that go?
I was in a park with friends.
So why weren't you home at 13 years old as a girl? Why weren't you home with your family at 13 years old instead of at a park?
When we're young, we go play at park.
Yeah.
Or are there no parents there?
Yeah. So
I was 13. Like, is it different in the US? I don't know. I don't let my kid know her. She's 15. My girl, it's different in yeah. My kids don't even got cell phones.
Again, most of the time when women get sexualized, you guys sexualize yourselves first. You dress provocatively, behave sexually, and then men sexualize you in return. You're just like hoping and like saying, "Oh, I'm going to monetize it now and take back the power."
It's so good about just because you dress provocatively does not mean that that should give anyone access or permission to bother you or initiate anything.
But it's easier.
They see you a little short of skin. I do.
Okay, you understand that if you portray yourself in a certain way, people are going to perceive you in that way, and they're going to respond accordingly.
You're right. But you know what the funny thing is? No, because fuck.
No, so you can leave it there.
Fuck that.
Okay, good.
People need to stop thinking that just because you look a certain way, that you're gonna act that way too. I talk a little funny with a little slang, with a little.
So
That wasn't my speech.
it's not homeless, right?
Thank you.
It's not homeless. It's true. It's up to you. You should be.
What
You're homeless, right?
No, actually, because I'm a human being.
You're homeless, right?
I treat you like another fucking regular person.
You should date me.
Most likely not.
Okay.
What does that have to do with anything?
That's his point. How you are dressed, how you are acting, you'll treat you the same way.
Have you ever heard of pick up a homeless woman off of the street? But you know what the funny thing is though?
What?
It's perverted men. It's nasty men. It's men that like to manipulate women. It's men that love to use that advantage of women.
Portray yourself as how it's going to see you.
Take advantage of that.
If you haven't, my daughter would just however.
Anyway, so
That's a lie. That's a lie. I was just dealing with somebody. Oh, he
that's why.
Whatever, but if you have a
That's
daughter,
dirty.
you have a daughter, let's say 13, 14, would you let her go out dressing crop tops and all that shit?
Not really.
Why? Because you want her to respect herself.
If she wanted to, I would. I would because it's she wanted to. Like you said, man, control his desires, his let him flush them out.
But when you get to look at,
Fuck that. Why the fuck I can't show my skin? Why can't I walk around comfortable in my body?
that's all good, but then don't complain when
In
I am coming here.
Everything should be sexualized.
Yeah,
The fact that you should put your hat.
let me ask you this: would you just want to get on the street naked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's a society, right? It's a society, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to go off of like kind of like society.
If you can hold on and it's not a fishnet and you're not showing your nipple, then no, I wouldn't think you're fucking asking for sex. But if you fucking your bathing suit on and whatever, like come on, bro. People always over sexualize everything. Like, bitch, you can't have.
I don't know. I be seeing some of these dresses nowadays. These girls be wearing that shit see through. Like back in the day, you paid for that. That's just out and about.
So here's the problem. Like, you just want to do what you want with no accountability. You want to be able to be free. And that's sexualized. I'm taking it back. Like, just the reality is this: people only sexualize you when you sexualize yourself.
That's the last time.
People only look at you to see if you dress crazy.
If you of a fucking neighborhood and the Mexicans are always fucking looking at me, asking for bucks and beeping and honking and no, you can't dress regularly and be a fully clothed woman and not get hit on.
If you're in a hijab,
It's not true. It's not true. I'm sorry. However, did y'all say you allow me to speak? So I practiced Ramadan 2 years now, and I do during Ramadan. I went to the masjid. I wore a hijab, and I posted a photo of me in a hijab. I got more responses in that post than I did in a bathing suit. Very sexualized responses from men, and especially from Muslim men during Ramadan. So,
I am not saying of the condition.
it's not the same. No, women are not the same. That was in my story. I don't post on it. Yeah, no. It's all story. But yes, in my story, I posted me in a hijab. And I got a lot. I'm just telling you. So I was very surprised at the responses I got. Me in a hijab, fully covered. I was very surprised at what I got.
Yeah, like
I'm just saying.
here's the thing: if you did an experiment, right, and you walked, and it's already on like New York City, but if you walked down in a street with a hijab on versus walking around, not dressed, you're going to get way more attention. So the thing is that as a woman, you can mitigate the attention that you get. It's just that you guys want to be able to dress like whores with no fucking, with like, with impunity, with nobody judging you, without people hooting and hollering at you. But you guys kind of do want the hooting and hollering because you guys like the attention. Also, just so you understand, pretend that they don't like the attention. You guys do.
I like to dress pretty. Yeah, I like to dress sexy, but that's what
I
I
like
like.
to dress sexy.
Because if there were no men on
If
this
we
planet,
just let men,
I would dress
Never.
more sexy. Yeah, really.
For who?
For me, because I feel great, I feel pretty, I feel sexy, I feel.
So if that's the case, why not wear makeup and dress sexy when you go to bed too?
Yeah.
I do, but
Really?
not sleeping. It's bad for my skin.
So why don't you dress sexy when you go to bed? Like just
I put cute, sexy pajamas only for me. Yeah. I have sexy pajamas too.
yeah, Suki.
It's just cute as
it's not for you, bro. It's for the dude when he comes over. And I mean, you guys do everything in your power to lie about why you do the shit that you do, when the reality is you do all the shit that you do to be pretty and everything. Like the beauty industry is a $1 billion industry, so you can be attractive for men. Like
No, I don't want men.
Who do you sell your pictures to?
I want
Shut
their
the fuck up.
money.
Like, yo, come on, man. Like, I don't want that. Who do you sell your pictures to? Who gives you money? Who do you make yourself attractive?
Men will come regardless. Like we don't have to do it for anyone. We do it for ourselves.
It's the biggest night ever. Bro.
It's not.
It's the
Some
biggest
people
night.
don't like that.
Maybe for me. Yeah, it's everything that the industry is creating for. You guys don't want to admit this shit, but it is.
Because for decades, centuries, women have been into the aesthetic. We've been into